Hi there, folks. For joining me for this video. I hope your day's going well so far, because mine is. Uh, Today I'm going to be trying some Baren's 7Cs. I don't think I've had this blend yet. I've had it sitting around in a jar for a while, so I don't believe I touched it. It's one of many things that I have jarred up that I got to get around to. I bought a bunch of aromatics pretty early on, and I'm slowly working through them. And this is the next one. So I don't really know what to expect. I know it's an aromatic, so I know it's topped with something. I'm not really sure what, so hopefully I'll be able to pick up on that. So let's get into it. It's got a good seal. It's a good sign. Okay. So upon the first smell, it reminds me a lot of Captain Black, which was my first tobacco. It's got a lot of like vanilla, custardy sort of smell. Maybe a little bit of cocoa, but mostly I think I'm picking up mostly on vanilla. It's got a lot of black Cavendish in there, it looks like, so I think that's giving it. I think that already has like some rounded sort of vanilla-ish qualities, and I'm sure it's pretty heavily topped as well. And this was bulk, so it should be pretty fresh. I've only had it for coming up on 2 months now. In the jar, it's a little bit moist, so I don't know if we're gonna have any trouble with that, but I'm just gonna go for it because I don't really feel like cutting the video to give it much drying time. If it doesn't work out too well this time, the next time I have it, I will dry it for maybe 20 minutes or so. I got a cool little plate at the farmer's market today that I'll be using that for, or I will be using for drying in the future. I'm going to be smoking out of my Shire Cobbet, my Missouri Meerschaum Shire Cobbet, which is a favorite pipe of mine so far. It's up there, probably in like my top 3. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and I think these things are just such a cool line. It's a really cool concept, and I think it's really well executed. I think all the shapes are really fun and unique. I love the acorn shape of the Shire Cobbet. And I got mine with this like Dune inspired stem. I haven't read or watched Dune yet, but like dark green is my favorite color, and it's got like a dark green swirl. And it's really nice acrylic. I think it's like 7 or 8 inches long, so it's like a miniature church warden. It's my longest pipe so far. I'd like to get a real church warden, but for now, this is what I've got. I love it. The stuff is packing pretty well. It's got a good amount of spring to it, so I do think it is a little more moist than I would like it, but I think we can make it work. This bowl isn't too crazy big, so it's pretty simple and straightforward to pack. It's actually very narrow, this bowl. I think I'm smoking aromatics out of it right now, but it's a cob, so I'm sure it won't ghost too much. I think I might can transition to using this thing for Virginias later on. But it's kind of an all-purpose pipe for me right now. So okay. A little bit of a charring light on there. Yeah, this is pretty moist. It's like sticking to my tamper. It's yanking little bits out. Though I think it might just be hooking it. Yeah. Okay. Right off the bat, I think I'm tasting a lot of Cavendish. It seems like this blend is mostly black Cavendish, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's definitely lending to like a thick, like custardy sort of smoke. Um, and it is not staying lit well, so I do think this is much more moist than I'd like it to be. So next time I'm definitely going to give it at least 20 minutes worth of drying time. As far as taste though, yeah, super vanilla. Forward. Um, I taste a little bit of nuttiness. Like it might have some burley in it. Like I said, I haven't read about this blend since when I bought it, like over 2 months ago, so I can't remember any of the components off the top of my head. Which I think lends itself well to a first impression, so I don't have any preconceived notions about it. But it definitely tastes like there's a little bit of burley in here, which helps to ground it a lot from that Cavendish. Even though Cavendish is just processed burley, I think the raw burley was giving it a little bit of a tobacco backbone. But the topping seems really heavy. There's no sharpness, no edge. Very much just like a smooth vanilla cream like smoke. I haven't put out a video in a little over a week, and that's because I've been wrapping up the school year at my job, and I've been sick. I think I don't know if I've got allergies or what, but I've been dealing with a little bit of funkiness, a little bit of consistent headache. Felt a little just groggy, muggy. Um, so I just haven't really felt like smoking here recently. And a few bowls that I have had are just been stuff that I've already featured on here. So this is my first time trying anything new in a couple weeks. I can't say that I hate it, but I don't know if it's doing a lot for me. I'm not much of an idle smoker. Just just like smoking, got a pipe in my mouth while I'm doing random miscellaneous stuff. So blends that don't really like don't pop to me or don't have a lot for me to chew on are kind of hard for me to keep coming back to. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to smoke in the near future. Probably try to smoke a good amount of it just to get a better feel for it, but like I said, right now, off of first impression, I don't know. Seems pretty basic, which I'm sure a lot of people like. I'm sure that's what a lot of people are looking for. I know Lane 1Q is getting really popular here recently, and that's what I imagine this is a little bit like Lane 1Q. It sounds, based on people's descriptions, it sounds pretty similar, just like a vanilla custardy sort of smoke. A little bit of cocoa maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm tasting mostly vanilla. And yeah, I've just got a lot of those. So maybe a few too many. Yeah, but this just seems like your standard bulk, sort of over the counter style sort of blend, even though it's Mac Barron's. It was very affordable. I think it was probably $3 an ounce or something on smokingpipes.com. And I only got 1 ounce of it to sample. So even though I'm not really that crazy about it, I'm sure I'll work through it pretty soon. Um, and maybe I'll come to really like it. Um, yeah, I just haven't been smoking a lot here recently, so I want to save those smokes for stuff that I'm really, really into. Um, but if I pick up a little more, maybe I'll be able to smoke some of the meh stuff. I don't know. What? Yeah, those are my thoughts about Mac Barron 7Cs. It doesn't seem bad in any way. It's not off-putting at all. And I'm sure this is a lot of people's cup of tea. But for me, it's just a little flat. Um, Nothing too crazy. A little bit of sweetness. Actually, quite a bit of sweetness from that like Cavendish vanilla sort of thing going on. But it's okay. I'd probably put it at like 3.5 out of 5 stars, something like that. Maybe my opinion will change after smoking a little bit. But anyway, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sticking with me through all my rambles and stuff. Um, if you've been following the channel at all for the short amount of time that I've been around, I really appreciate it. And I'm sure it's helping me get out there to other people who would be interested in this kind of thing. So thank you a lot for just giving me the time of day. And I hope your weeks are going well. I hope your day's going well. And best wishes to everyone watching this right now. That'll be all from me. Thanks for watching.